Hi everyone, it's Katherine, a senior at USC and a TA at the Young Scientists Program through JEP. I usually teach 4th grade at Mack Elementary and Norwood Elementary schools. This week, we're going to do a lesson on humans and the environment. From an evolution and universe standpoint, if you compare all of the history of time to a day, humans have only been on Earth for a few seconds before midnight. And yet in this time, we have greatly impacted the environment, for better or for worse. A type of traditional energy source used for decades to generate thermal energy and power for industries and households is fossil fuels. However, fossil fuels is damaging for the environment, and we are digging up fossils that have been created thousands and thousands of years ago. When there are no more fossils left, how are we supposed to make fuel? That's why we have to look at alternative energy sources. The first type of alternative energy source that creates electricity using the kinetic energy from wind is wind power. As you can see, there are big wind turbines that spin around when it's really windy, which creates the energy. The next alternative energy source is water power. This is a type of source that creates electricity using the kinetic energy from water flow. As you can see, it's using the energy from water flowing down the waterfall to create energy. It can also be used as a wheel. The last type of alternative energy source is solar power. It creates electricity from the thermal energy of the sun. As we all know, the sun comes out almost every single day, and it would be a great idea to use that energy to create electricity that we can use in our homes. You might have noticed it in solar panels on top of houses, schools, or other large structures. For this experiment, you're going to want a toothpick, a paper towel, and a chocolate chip cookie. We're going to pretend that the chocolate chip cookie is the earth and that the chocolate chips are coal. So we want to use the toothpick and try and dig the chocolate chips out like this. So after you're done trying to get all the chocolate chips out, notice what happens to the cookie. There's so many holes and it's a lot more deformed than it was previously. Similar to the earth and coal mining. When we are mining for coal, we dig up a lot of materials from the earth and it becomes irreparable. That's why it's important to look for alternative energy sources. Make sure you're writing down observations about what's happening to the cookie or the fake earth while you're doing this experiment. Our scientist of the week is Mária Telkes. She was a Hungarian-American biophysicist, scientist, and inventor who worked on solar energy technologies. She was born in 1900. She is considered one of the founders of solar thermal storage systems, earning her the nickname the Sun Queen. Thank you for participating this week. I hope you learned a lot and are excited for next week's experiment. See you then.